Welcome back. Tim Watson here with Dog Attack Alerts. I had another moment. I had recorded prior to this an hour long another video. Even though I did test to see if my mic was working, it was working. It was fine up until I rewatched it. I was not able to hear my voice. So as I'm looking at OBS, my mic is working. It is on. I did test it. Everything is working. So hopefully this one goes as planned. But this time I'm going to go through this one a little faster because it's going to be really hard to repeat what I said. So I'm going to try to get this down to at least 30 to maybe 45 minutes compared to an hour prior. But anyways, man, so much I said there. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I guess I'll cover this first a little briefly. Here's a little snippet on, crows, octopus, and comparing to which one is smarter. I just think it's not fair to compare worthless, brain damaged dogs to natural animals. Crows and octopuses, these are species animals that can take care of themselves, take care of their young. If octopuses do that, I don't know. I didn't look that up. But they're able to adapt and take care of themselves very well. Whereas dogs, they struggle with and without a dog nutter. They always need to be rescued. We always need to save dogs from various countries to bring them to the West. Always have to feed dog, groom them, and watch for triggers, anxiety. Dogs are just incompetent. They should not be compared to any other natural animals. And when it comes to intelligence, to me, what intelligence is being able to take care of yourself, being able to adapt, being able to figure things out, to problem solve, to build your own habitat, to adjust or adapt through climate, through various changes. Dogs, on the other hand, they cannot do that. They cannot adapt well. Sound can trigger dogs, new people can trigger dogs, things falling can trigger dogs, snow can trigger dogs, loud thunder can trigger dogs, whereas natural animals who live outside, they do very well, but whereas dogs, they struggle. They struggle. So comparing a dog to any natural animal in terms of intelligence or smarts, it's dogs do not stand a chance. Dogs do not have an intelligent ability. They don't. They don't. They're just brain damaged mutants that just wander around brainlessly with nothing to do. All right. First thing up, we have the Bachelor, Sean Liu, who was attacked by his dog twice. This just goes to show that dogs don't love. You can know your dog as long as you want. The dog will still attack you. And what, had me laughing a little bit is this guy was attacked, but he needed someone else. He needed a police officer to come save him from his dog. So that just, to me, that says a lot. In Jamaica, we have a lady who was walking from home, I believe, and she was attacked by 6 mongrel dogs. It just goes to show, it's not just bully breeds that attack. It's all dogs. It's stray dogs that attack. I've been to Jamaica firsthand. I've seen these stray dogs just roaming around, wandering around, doing nothing. So stray dogs in Jamaica is a problem. It's something I got to look up more again in their stray dog problem, to see if it's as bad as India. Nevertheless, it's not just dogs we know. It's stray dogs that can attack us. And speaking of strays, in India, again, India has had a very big problem for many years now of stray dogs attacking people. And in this case, we have a woman from Madhavaram. She was attacked by a stray dog. And again, this stray dog problem is an ongoing problem in India, mainly because, some of the people in India are dog nutters, and they have a government that says, hey, you can't harm these dogs. So basically, you can feed these dogs, and these dogs can attack you, but for whatever reason, you can't harm them. So you're basically waiting for them to attack you. Again, we have dogs attacking livestock, in this case attacking sheep. I believe a couple of them or a few of them were attacked, and just left there, knowing as dogs like to attack and just flee or whatever. They attack for fun. Whereas natural animals, they'll take one, eat it, and scurry away. But dogs, they just attack. Like I said, dogs have no purpose. All they do is attack, annoy, and terrorize, livestock. This time in a park, we have a child that was attacked, and no charges were filed. And one thing that caught my eye is that it took long days. It took a while, a few days, for this owner to surrender to police, or surrender the dog, or to come forward after a 4-year-old was at a park and was attacked, I believe, on his head. Yeah, he was attacked, and this child had to receive dozen stitches on his head. So being at a park that's made for children, it's not safe, because these things will come and attack you. We have a 90-year-old who was also attacked. Excuse me, it's taking a while. So a 90-year-old who was mauled to death by a pet German Shepherd. The dog fatally attacked 90-year-old, I think it's Moina Trivedi last Friday. This is in India. The matter came to light on Wednesday after its owner, Dare Frashant Trahedi, a mechanical engineer by profession, submitted a request to the veterinarian department of Kanpur Municipal Corporation seeking not to hand over the dog to the family. So I'm guessing it was like a pet dog, and dog attacked the 9-year-old. And that's the thing with dogs. It doesn't matter how old you are. In this case, it was an older lady that was attacked and mauled. But in this case,
on your side, we're
right
hearing tonight.
Here,
this is a terrible
we
story.
have a 6-month-old that was attacked and killed by a dog. Let's hear what they have to say about this.
6 on your side, we're hearing tonight. This is a terrible story. We're hearing from a broken-hearted Shelby County mother whose baby died following a dog attack.
That's right. The mother says this is an incident that could have been avoided. Your reporter Taylor Pollock joins us live now. Taylor, this is a tough one.
It is such an incredibly sad story. According to her obituary, Ember Southard is being remembered for her smile, her laugh, and the huge impact that she made on family and friends in her 6 short months on this earth. Shelby County Coroner Lina Evans says baby Ember was dropped off at another family member's house, and that family member fell asleep. The baby then fell out of their lap, and when that family member woke up, the baby was unresponsive. Evans says there were injuries all over the baby girl's body consistent with the dog attack. The baby was rushed to Children's of Alabama but did not survive. 2 dogs lived at that home. Tonight, the mother of Ember sharing the following statement with me, saying, quote, "It was an avoidable
and this is the mother that I'm pretty sure she knew this house had dogs, but still went over there, still left her child there in the presence of dog, pretty much handed her child to the dogs. She goes and she leaves, and her daughter, her child, is mauled to death. And this is what she says. She says it was an avoidable tragic accident. She says, please don't allow your children around dogs. Like, how can you say that? Like, you have no right to be saying that after what you just did. You just put your child around dogs. And you have the audacity to tell someone or to tell me to not put children around dogs when you just did it? You're a hypocrite. And what you should be saying here is you should be bashing yourself. You should be hating on yourself for doing what you did, because you are a despicable person, you're a horrible parent, and you put your child, a child, in danger. You knew these dogs were there. I'm pretty sure you did. But if you didn't know, then you're an idiot. You're a horrible parent. You should know what is and what isn't in an environment. You should know that. You should know that there's dogs there. Hey, there's a dog there. If there's dogs there, hey, don't leave your child there. Don't go anywhere near there. But you still did it. But you have the audacity to come here to tell everyone else not to leave your children around dogs. Then she says something that we always hear: this worthless mutt had no history of violence towards humans or towards children. And like we always say, it doesn't matter. It's about when it's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to happen. We've seen these worthless mutts act like they're never going to attack for many, many years, for months, for weeks. You feed it and do all this. You play it. You show them love. And next thing you know, they're attacking someone. They're attacking you. You're attacking your children. And then what do? You can't even get the dog off. What do? You have to call someone else. Someone else to take the dog off of you and off of your children. So it doesn't matter if there's science or not. With the resources and the history we know of these dogs, we should not be leaving our children near them. And it's funny how she mentioned history. She mentions history. So she says that she's aware. In this sense, in this story, this event, she's aware that there was no history of this dog attacking. So she's aware that these dogs can attack. She's aware. She knows that this can happen. She knows that there's history of these dogs attacking. She knows that. She's familiar with these dogs attacking and killing. She knows that, but still, she decided to leave her child at a house that had a dog, and then has the audacity to tell me, to tell us, tell everyone else not to leave your children around dogs when she just did that. You think she cares? She probably cares more about that dog, unfortunately. And in this story, we have a lady who had over 54 dogs, was taking care of her mother who had dementia. She decides to leave. Next thing you know, these dogs, or whatever dog, attacked her mother and killed her. And like I've said, I know I say this a lot, but it's like I've said, dog nutters, dog owners, they cannot watch and control their dogs 24/7. It is not going to happen. You have to sleep. You got to go to the washroom. You got to go to work. And in this story, she left to do some errands, leaving her with these dogs, and these dogs mauled her. Mauled her when she left. The daughter left. These dogs mauled her mother. So you cannot control dogs 24/7 because you have to sleep. You have to turn your back against these dogs. It is going to happen. You can't control these dogs, but yet these people always say, control your dog, control your dog. You can't do it all the time. It's not going to happen. But for her to even have one dog, let alone 54 dogs, shows that she's crazy. Crazy. And I don't, I'm not going to say that. Because there's that old saying that the apple doesn't drop far from the tree, which maybe could be why she, had this. But nevertheless, she had 54 dogs. Now her mother's dead because she turned her back. In Ohio, a grandmother, elderly lady, was mauled to death while peacefully gardening. You're in your house or on your property, you're gardening, you're trying to nourish the earth, nourish your neighborhood, your community, your own garden. And guess what? These dogs come to maul you. Dogs don't care. Dogs do not care. They don't care. They don't care how old you are. They don't care what you're doing, how you're feeling. You can cry all you want. They're going to maul you. They're going to attack you until you are dead. They do not care. But this is a good example of how you could be doing something that is unrelated to dogs on your own property, minding your own business, and you can still be attacked by dogs. 73 years old. gardening. Out of nowhere, these dogs come and attack her and kill her. Now, control your dogs. What's that going to do? And we can say control your dogs all you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They also mentioned that this family has had a fear of dogs. And again, I have a fear of dogs. I hate dogs. I stay far away from dogs. But even doing that cannot prevent dog attacks. I can be on my own property, mind my own business, do whatever I want, where else, and not be away from dogs. That doesn't prevent dog attacks. As long as there's dogs in the neighborhood, in the community, in the area, your life is at risk. Your health is at risk. You can be attacked anytime. Step outside, attacked. Step out of your car, attacked. I can say I hate dogs all day long. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, not say it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do anything to fully prevent attacks. Having these owners train their dogs, control their dogs, have leashes doesn't prevent attacks. We've seen so many attacks where dogs are on a leash and these things still go on to attack. Still go on to attack. So saying things doesn't mean nothing. What the facts, the truth, and the receipts say is these dogs are dangerous, they're violent, they're killers. And the only solution is to get rid of them, to eliminate them from the face of this earth. Where is this? I'm sure it's probably somewhere in Asia. But nevertheless, a girl is attacked by stray dogs. So, just walking along. I'm not going to show the video, but hope you can see. She's just walking along and she gets attacked by dogs. Mind your own business. Not looking for trouble. Getting attacked by dogs. Whether it's your dog, whether it's your children, babysitter's dog coming onto your property, it doesn't matter as long as these dogs are in our presence. Mongrel dogs, stray dogs, pit bulls, pet German shepherd, it doesn't matter. 54 dogs, whether you're sick, young, old, it doesn't matter. These things, they have one purpose maybe, and that is to attack and kill you. You don't see this behave with bears. You don't see a pack of bears attacking someone. It probably does happen, but it's very rare. Very rare. You don't see packs of wolves attacking people. You don't see packs of deer or moose attacking people. It is dogs. Always dogs attacking people. Attacking people that mean no harm to them whatsoever. They attack their own owners. They attack their own owners' children. So you cannot tell me these dogs are lovable. You cannot tell me that these dogs are so great and so high and mighty. No, these dogs are worthless, brain damaged, violent mutants. That's what they are. And the worst part about these dogs, whether they're stray dogs, dogs that are owned, is the owners. These owners are also toxic, inconsiderate, disrespectful dog nutters. They feel like they're so entitled. There was a picture I saw just today of an entitled dog nut washing her dog on a public park water fountain. She had her dog on a public water fountain washing her dog. These dog nuts think they're so entitled. They think they're entitled. They think they can just invade and bring their dogs anywhere without even considering anything. That's why I don't like dog nuts. That's why I call them out on their stupidity, because dog nuts are stupid, dog owners are idiots, and they're the ones that have been getting people killed. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I had to do this very fast because I did it earlier. I didn't record, so I had to go through this really fast. I like to take my time and spit what I want to say, but I have to do this really fast. I probably 20 minutes, just 20 minutes. But anyways, last one I have to say. A man taken to hospital after bulldog attack. This happened, 6 days ago. This is in Cambridge. This is in the UK, Cambridge. A man was taken to hospital with serious injuries after he was attacked by his own dog. Police are initially called to Stansfield Road in Cambridge to reports of an XL bully attacking a man in the streets at around, say, 4 in the evening. Officers discovered the victim of the attack was the dog's owner, who had significant bites on his arm and was taken to hospital with serious but not life-threatening injuries. Imagine that. You're getting attacked by your own dog. And again, someone else has to save your punk ass, because you are being attacked by your own dog. You cannot stop your own dog from attacking you. So what good is an owner when these dogs can also attack them? These dogs can also attack their children. These dogs can attack elderly, little babies, people that are minding their business, so whether they're stray or owned or not. Like, what's the purpose of these owners if they can't even stop a dog from attacking? We see these types of situations of dogs attacking their owners nearly every day. What's the purpose of having owners if they themselves can't even take care of these things or stop or prevent them from attacking? And like I said, they cannot watch these dogs 24/7. They gotta turn their back sometime. They gotta shut their eyes. And one thing I always say this a lot. I know I always say, one thing I always say is being comfortable around dogs is dangerous. It is dangerous to be comfortable around dogs, because when you're comfortable around dogs, you are going to turn your back. You're going to close your eyes. You are not going to be ready. You're not going to expect an attack that whether or not it's going to happen to you, to your children, or to someone else. And when it does happen, you dog owners fail. You fail to stop the attack, or to stop the attack, to the point where someone has to die, someone has to be disfigured, someone has to be traumatized. You fail, then you flap around, unable to stop your worthless mutt from attacking. What good is an owner if they can't just immediately stop a dog from attacking? What good are you when you can just close your eyes and that dog can attack you or attack someone else, where you can't do nothing, where you're going to need someone else to save you? And there are many stories that are like this, where the owner's home and gets attacked by their dog, and they found out the next day or whatever that they've been killed by their own dog. How about the story of that lady, with the XL bully dog, where she was gloating how she owned an XL bully dog and she was like groping her dogs? Next thing you know, she's attacked and killed by her own XL bully dogs. Man, this dog culture is dumb, man. It doesn't make any sense. You have to be stupid to be a dog nutter. You have to be idiotic to own dogs. You have to be dumb to even like dogs. You have to be ignorant to not be aware of the situation around dogs, how they attack people nearly every day, attack owners every day, attack for no reason every day. Dog culture, again, it needs stupid people, and that's why it strives so well. They're pretty much able, dog nutters are pretty much able to get away with murder. Dogs are able to get away with killing people. And they put one dog to sleep. How about all the rest? And then we have to wait for another attack to happen. We gotta wait for someone to die by these dogs again. And then that happens, we focus on that. Then they say, be responsible. It's avoidable. Then we gotta wait for another attack over and over again. And this is not exclusive to just Canada. Not exclusive to just to the USA. Not exclusive to just the India, South America, UK. This dog problem is a worldwide problem. Worldwide problem. Stray dogs, dogs that are owned, owners getting attacked by their own dogs, children that are getting attacked, seniors that are getting attacked, loose dogs, dogs in hospitals that are attacking, dogs in schools that are attacking. When dogs are in the midst, someone is going to get hurt. And the only solution to this dog problem is to eliminate and get rid of dogs. One thing I said in the previous take, a lot of these times when the media brings these dog nuts to talk about dogs after a dog attack, these dog nuts will come and talk about nothing. They just come in and they talk about nothing. Nothing is being spoken about. Like nothing. They're not talking about anything. They're just saying the same talking points that we've heard for many years. Be a responsible owner, control your dog. That's all they're saying. They invite these people to say that. We know this already. We've heard you say this millions of times already. Millions of times. You have dog trainers saying the same thing over and over again. We know this. And it's not working. Because people are still getting attacked by dogs. Just like the story with the poor child, the poor baby that was killed. They said the dog had no history of violence. No history of violence. So these people think the dog is trained. The dog is safe to be around children, or children are safe to be around dogs. Then you turn your back, one little trigger, one sound happens, and that child, that baby is mauled. So all this no history crap, be responsible owner crap, it is just crap. Because the facts and the truth and the receipts say dogs are dangerous. Dogs attack, dogs kill. Anyways, I'm out.
It's Okay to Hate Dogs Productions. See you later. Doggy Hater.